like to roll the dice, that's why all my life I've been.
My favorite part of the neighborhood events update every week is seeing you guys in our gear.
And the Cavs trying to get a win at home and dressed for success. And the game arrival, sponsored by Express. Dress like a pro. We come to you tonight from the shores of Lake Erie as the streets of downtown Cleveland, Ohio are alive with activity. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. DA, take it away.
Well, Kevin Love has dramatically improved his perimeter shooting over his career, but he said, I've tried not to fall in love with it too much. Where I'm going to make my money is also rebounding. That's a stat I always look at because it can help a team win even when the shot's not falling. Kevin?
Great attitude. His work inside, a big part of it, DA. Thanks. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at Detroit. Here in the early part of the season, they've acquired the third best record in the conference. And, of course, the Cavaliers, 2 games back.
Well, I think for Cleveland, they talked all offseason about how this year was going to be different. Nobody bought into it then, and nobody's buying into it now.
All talk, no walk. Simple as that. They just don't match up with the better teams in the NBA.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. On the front line, the talented duo of Griffin and Drummond. J.R. Smith out there with Conley, and it's Prince in at the 3 slot. And for the Cavaliers, Assman and Love are the forwards. Colin Sexton is out there with Jeremy Lamb, and it's Thompson in at the 5 down low. Now, here's Sexton. To the paint. No good that time. Good D by Drummond.
Guys, what you love about Tristan Thompson, he never lets up off the offensive glass. He is thirsty for offensive boards.
Here's Drummond. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Now, here's Sexton. Covered by Conley. Sexton deciding where to go with it. With some arc, he can't get it to go. And Detroit the other way now. And the rebound rate steadily climbing for Tristan Thompson, Doris, in recent seasons.
Yeah, so much so, Kevin, that he set a career high back in 2018-19. You think about over the last 4 years, he has averaged more rebounds than points.
Here's Sexton. J.R. Smith making his last shot. Here's Love. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Well, that's an example of using both vision and playmaking ability to find the open teammate. Sexton is a quality floor general.
He gets it in there.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Get it to the right guy, get a high percentage look, and that's the kind of game they want to play tonight.
Now here is Conley. He's guarded closely. No good with the layup. Here's Sexton. It's deflected. They get it back. Love dishes to Sexton. That's in there. Love with the assist.
And Colin Sexton is a scorer. It doesn't matter if he's on the interior. This guy is determined to capitalize.
Here's Conley, and it's blocked.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Floats one up. The shot's good. It's all knotted up. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Love.
4th selection back in the 07 draft. Conley has been a reliable guard for many years.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
A year ago, he had an 84% success rate on his foul shots, so he was a guy they were always happy to see at the line.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Zizic has checked in for Thompson. Nance comes in for Kevin Love. Clarkson, he's checked in for Lamb. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Colin Sexton.
The one thing with Clarkson, sometimes he can get a little out of control, and he does a tremendous job creating offense and putting himself in a position to attack.
Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Mike Conley.
And you think back to LeBron's last year in Cleveland, one wonders how differently it may have turned out if Kyrie was there with him.
Well, you think back, Greg, Isaiah Thomas was never healthy. He had been a recent All-Star with another team. They were counting on his quickness and his scoring. But through it all, the Cavaliers reached the NBA Finals. Just another testament to the talent and the leadership that LeBron gives you.
Now, here's Clarkson. Poked away. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Pistons ahead. They lead by a bucket. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. It's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
Here are the 5. Detroit has to start the second quarter. On the front line, the talented duo of Griffin and Drummond. Conley out there with Smith. And it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Prince. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
It's stolen by Smith. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. Smith's running. And there it is for him. Smith's got the lead up to 8 now for the Pistons.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Pass to Clarkson. Launches a 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. We hear this a lot, Doris. The great offense always beats great defense. Think that's true?
I do, Kevin. I think obviously a defender is usually in reactionary mode. It's the rare defender who is dictating to the offensive player what they want to happen. So imagine trying to impact LeBron James as he's playing in the open floor with a head of steam. Like, good luck with that.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
It is not an easy task trying to convert against length. Give him credit for taking on that challenge.
Now here's Rondo after Taurean Prince's miss. Rondo with the ball, and he uses the glass on the layup. Rondo's got his first 2 points.
If he's one thing, he's efficient in the paint. Rondo really good with the positioning there close to the basket.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
I tell you, they were drawing a lot of iron from the perimeter. Couldn't get the threes to go down, and really the story of the game.
What was most disturbing to me, Greg, was they didn't have a backup plan, right? The threes aren't falling. What do you do next?
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Ante Zizic. Love comes in for Larry Nance. Jeremy Lamb's checked in for Jetty Osman. And it's Sexton in for Rajon Rondo.
Boy, Kev, the gorgeous touch from Kevin Love. That just shows you how effective he is when he gets to his favorite spots.
Now here's Livingston. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Good on the triple. There's 37 seconds left in the first half.
And a 2-for-1 is there for them if they want it.
Well, you're trying to end the quarter the right way. It takes awareness and it takes discipline.
And the call will be against Luke Kennard. That is his first foul of the game. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first half. It's good, and the Piston lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Clarkson.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And it's Brown missing. Now, here's Sexton. He's covered by Livingston. And Love gets it to go.
Well, to me, it's evident that Kevin Love, as good a three-point shooter as he is a special interior player. The concentration and ability to score inside against defense, beautiful.
And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. Kevin, how did you guys chip away at that deficit in the first half?
Oh, man, we just executed, got good shots, and got stops. That was really it.
All right, Kevin, thanks a lot for the time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Boy, what a crowd joining us here for our halftime report. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. Some good moments from both teams, but as the first period wrapped up, they trailed by 2. The second quarter was a tight battle, but they were the slightly better team. Not by very much, however. What'd you think, Shaq, about Cleveland?
They did some good things, but the defense could have been much better. They allowed too many open looks, allowed the other team to make over half the shots. Some of that is not getting enough pressure on the ball, not really contesting at the rim. They look good, but not good enough.
Kenny, what'd you think about Detroit?
Efficiency, I think that's big. That's a key to success. We got to protect the basketball. You can't make those risky passes that lead to highlight film dunks. So I thought it was a great job.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You gotta like what Jordan Clarkson has done in this game.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And, well, Detroit shooting an outstanding 53% for the game.
So how about the Cavaliers head coach John Beilein making his NBA debut after 27 seasons as a college basketball coach? Think back to his time at Michigan, the first back-to-back 30-win seasons in school history. This is an excellent hire for Cleveland.
The duo inside, Love and Thompson. Jeremy Lamb out there with Colin Sexton. And it's Osman in at the 3. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
Yeah, that's a fantastic job by Thompson. Really a perfect pick-and-roll man who's very skilled at diving to the cup.
And Doris, isn't it interesting? Coach John Beilein has never, at any level, been an assistant coach.
No, but he has made his way through the ranks, going from high school to junior college, Division III, Division II, and then right up through the ranks of Division I. So he now makes the final leap to the NBA. How cool is that, Kev?
Detroit with the ball, following the score by Cleveland. Nice shot by Smith.
And really, Smith is always looking to fire as soon as he touches the ball. The D has to be more aware of that quick trigger.
Lamb passes to Love. They double team Love. Here's Osman. Rebounded by the Pistons. Drummond's got 6 rebounds now in the game. There's the foul. It's on Jeremy Lamb. That's his first foul. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Zizic has checked in for Tristan Thompson. Nance comes in for Kevin Love. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Lamb. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. John Lure, he's checked in for Griffin. Brown comes in for Taurean Prince. Kennard, he's checked in for Smith. And it's Livingston in for Mike Conley. Now, here's Sexton. Kennard with the rebound.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
They get it back. Livingston, that's good. Livingston's got his first bucket in this one.
something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Here's Sexton, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Cleveland. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Makers checked in. Free throw good, Sexton.
Well, the young bull, Colin Sexton, getting a lot of playing time in his rookie season. Allowed him to play through his mistakes, and that's what you hope for coming in. How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
And a different look here for the Pistons. Drummond's checked in for Maker. Griffin comes in for John Lewis. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Brown. And Smith subbed in for Kennard.
What's extraordinary to me is Sean Livingston nearly didn't have an NBA career because of that horrific injury. But how about the ability to overcome that and be a key part of a team? Truly extraordinary.
Here's Drummond after Rajon Rondo's bucket. We've got 22 seconds left here in the third quarter. Now, here's Sexton. He's guarded closely. With 4 seconds on the clock, that shot no good.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Pistons lead by 2. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Cleveland. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the floor for Detroit. On the front line, the talented duo of Griffin and Drummond. Livingston is out there with Smith. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. Now here's Prince. Larry Nance unable to get his shot to go. Misses from short range.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Kevin Love comes in for Nance. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Conley's checked in. Here's Thompson. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. Michael Conley picks one up.
I just love it. Ball comes off the iron. Thompson doesn't sit back. He's actively fighting for the rebound.
Thompson no good on the free throw. And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Here's Prince. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. And the Pistons lead by 2. Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Rondo against Conley. Rondo kicks to Love. Back to Rondo. 5 on the clock to take the lead. Another 3 for Cleveland.
You have to stay attached to Kevin Love when he is out in space. This guy's three-point ability is one of his greatest weapons.
And it's Prince penetrating. Here's Drummond and a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance point.
Rondo scanning the floor. Pass to Love. Fades away. Rebound by the Pistons.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
Griffin, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's a 3-point Detroit lead.
It was all about his athleticism when Griffin first came into the league, but it didn't take long to see he was about a lot more than that. He's got serious skills down low.
Timeout called, Cleveland. They're behind by 3. We've got 1:13 left to play in the final quarter. Presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Andre Drummond.
And he's been dialed in from the field, Kevin. Good on over 60% of his attempts. They've been working the ball around well, and he's benefited with a lot of open looks. And boy, has he made the most of it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Osman comes in for Clarkson, and it's Sexton in for Rajon Rondo. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to listen in on John Beilein's huddle with his team. This game's still up for grabs. He told his team, hey, we're in position to take this one, guys. Let's stay focused and stay together, and we'll get it done. See how it plays out, Kevin.
Detroit making a switch. Drummond's checked in. Here is Conley. Now the pass to Drummond. Down low and stolen by Love. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Thompson. Money!
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together, everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Outside layup. Out to the wing. Here's Love. It's tipped, and he recovers it. Good! Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They're down by 3. We've got 28 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. J.R. Smith's checked in for Detroit. Conley feeling it out. It's Prince on the wing. Detroit, no good that time either. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they go to the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Well, a big man who can shoot free throws is so critical to a team because you can't get too physical with them. You can run your offense through them late game. Kevin Love brings so much to the table.
It's good!
JR prides himself on being the man in clutch moments like this.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, this trip to the line should seal the deal. Amazing job.
Conley with the 3. Here's Drummond. It counts.
A tall and powerful big. Drummond has a natural ability to finish inside.
Timeout called, Cleveland. They lead by 2. 1 second left in the fourth quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really
It's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Kevin, big job tonight in winning the game. What do you learn about your team when you win a game like this?
We're just giving ourselves a chance to win. So, we're really just grinding it out as much as we possibly can. We're getting better every day. So, we're happy we got this win. I got to give it all to my teammates and my coaches.
Great focus at the end, Kevin. Thanks again. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.